I'm live. Hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome. If you watch this in the replay, tell me about your favorite rose scents. I should put that on my banner. Tell me your favorite rose scents if you like rose at all. I would, hey, you might not even like the stuff. And if, and hey, and leave a like if you like it. If you like, why am I seeing this broad? And leave a thumbs down. I'm cool with that too. And also, don't forget to subscribe if you're really digging it. Because I know it can be fun here. So yeah. So if you are here for Rose, come on in. Come on in. Let me see this. Let me finish. Let me do this right quick. I'm about to add something to this little banner. Okay, so there we go. Save. All right, here we go. Show. And let's get back to the comments because I love a good comment. Hey, Christy. Hey, Joss. Hey, Yvonne. Hey, D'Angelo. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about roses. This is my updated rose collection. It's a little much. So I'm gonna try to get through them as quickly as possible. I've actually put them in categories because I'm trying to be better like this. And it's over 30. Hi Patricia. Hey Patricia. Hey Tara. It's over. It's over. It's 30 something. Why, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Joss. Thank you, Joss. Thank you. Yeah. So this is over 30 of them. So here's the way it's gonna go. We have, you know, fresher, more gardeny roses. Then I have the sweet, jammy kind of roses. Then I have a few rose ouds. Then I have the deep dark ouds. I mean roses. And then I got a couple that are kind of like just doing their own thing. Hi, Latanya. And then I got a couple that's just doing their own thing. They're just kind of like off in the cut, doing their own thing. Kind of, similar, but could fall in a couple of categories. So let's get started. I'm not okay. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes. 3 minutes. So what's up? What's up? Hey. So when I hit 3 minutes is when I start. Boom. We're gonna call this the intro. If that's what we want to call it today. All right. Hi, Christine. Thank you. I'm trying to be a little different. Actually, though, this is called not doing my hair. This is a cute little wig. Hey, Courtney. Hey. But I am liking this wig though, because it really does look like my hair. It just really does. So that's even better. All right. So let's get started. So I'm gonna start with this one. I'm gonna start with the fresh ones. The last ones will be the deeper, darker ones, because deeper, darker is my vibe. Deeper, darker. Okay, so anyway, I grabbed the wrong one. Hold on, before I even get started. I grabbed the wrong damn thing. This is what I was looking for. So I'm gonna start with this little baby right here. This is Aqua de Parma Rosa Nobile. Hey Sandra. So, oh man, these are these pretty, just exhilarating roses, fresh. You feel like you're in a garden. It's just a really feminine rose. So I'm gonna get a full bottle of this ASAP because I got this little set, but I really like them. And this is like something that I just like to throw on and just smell like a rose, smell like a pretty garden. So that's Rosa Nobile. Hi, Bougie. Hi, Lana. Hi, Lane. I'm sorry, Lane. Then this is Ballet Rose. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, if y'all ain't trying out the Amazing Grace by Philosophy, you need to try them. This is just they just have really light, beautiful fragrances. And so this is just the Ballet Rose one. This is just a light, beautiful. Now it doesn't last forever because there's our EDTs. I think some of them now they have an EDPs, but this is the EDT version. Just a light, feminine, floral rose, perfect for, you know, the summers, for springtime. This is a spring rose. This is the one you go just throw on when you go into the store and you just want to smell just gorgeous when you're out. That one. Let's go here. I'm trying to get all my little bottles done first. This is Montauk's Velvet Flowers. Now, right? See, I love Amazing Grace too. And so this is Montauk's Velvet Flowers. Now, this is not for everybody, to be quite honest, because this is a dry rose. This is this really dry floral. Has this, yeah. This is a dry floral, but it's a really strong floral. I promise you. You want to wear something that's going to last on you all day, wear this Velvet Flowers. And this is one of the florals that's really good for the wintertime, which reminds me I got to do that video. And it's people say it smells like an old woman. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Kia. So it's about the fact that I just like it. I don't think this is for everybody. It has a very old vintagey vibe to it. It definitely has that vibe, like, you know, going to my grandmother's club meetings or my great aunt's club meetings. Like, but when it's on, I just really like it. And especially in the cold, because if you want to wear a floral, like a really strong floral, this is one. And it has enough depth to it that it can hold its own in the cold. All right, so that's that one. Let's go with this one. This is Coach. The Coach. I don't know what the name is. All I know is it's got the brown one. This is a simple rose fragrance. It's not a lot to it. It's just a really pretty rose fragrance. You know, sometimes you just want a rose. You just want to wear, hi, Cynthia, hi. Sometimes you just want to wear a rose. You just want it to be a pretty rose. You don't want to have to think about it. You don't need complications. You don't need it to do some different things. They ain't got to jump through hoops. You know, this is Coach New York, but it's like the original or something, because there's two different Coach New York. All I know is it's the brown tag. Right? It's like, So that's where you want to go with this. And I love it. It's so simple. It's so easy to just, yeah. And you know what? Honestly, I got this for free because I bought some stuff at Ulta and it was the pickup and they accidentally put this in my bag. You know, I figured y'all just wanted me to have a little gift. So I didn't pay for this one. So it sat around for a while until I tried and I was like, oh my goodness, this is so pretty. So there we have that. Then we have Datura Noir. This is Dahlia Divin. What am I saying? This is Givenchy's Dahlia Divin. This is the original. Sometimes you just want to have some fragrances. If you just want to, right. It was a deluxe sample. Exactly. It was a deluxe sample, Christy. Sometimes you just want to have a beautiful floral. This is like a classic, beautiful rose-centered floral. You know, it's just that. It's nothing groundbreaking. It's nothing like that, but it just has a romantic vibe to it. It's one of those things like you could wear this to your wedding or even if for the bride, for a guest. It's just classic. It has an elegance to it that makes it really fun. Now, as we go in, these are all of the ones that are truly rose. Because, you know, you have a lot of stuff that has rose in it, but these are the ones where rose is very prominent. Yes. See, that's what I'm saying. It smells like it has that classic elegance to it. It really transcends the price. You know, like when you want to smell very elegant and very sophisticated, Dahlia Divin, and you ain't got to go and spend your last dollar on it. Next up is Girl of Now Forever right here. This is Girl of Now Forever. Now, Girl of Now Forever and I'm about to show the other one next to it. This is like that. It has that punch of raspberry and lemon, but it has a very beautiful rose as it dries down. So it has a sharpness to it, which makes it smell like the next one we're talking about. It is very similar to Delina because it has that sharp note to it. It's not the rhubarb, but the combination of raspberry and lemon really does vibe like Delina does. It has that tartness to it. So this is a really pretty fragrance for the summertime. This is the Girl of Now Forever is the one for the summertime because it's a little brighter. It's a little more fresher on the skin. It's not as heavy. Matter of fact, like everybody says, this is like, it's really interesting that this is on the Girl of Now because it really doesn't vibe like Girl of Now, the two of them. So that now, since I brought that up, let's talk about Delina. Now I know people either love or hate Delina, and I'm on the hashtag love Delina team. Something about this tart, sour rose that just I promise y'all, when I first smelled it on me, I was like, oh yeah, I'm buying this. It was just something. It does have a lightness to it. As you wear it, it projects out to everything, but because of that tartness, it really does wear very well. Hey, you know what? Listen. I'm gonna need you to step off of exclusive, because you don't like those type of fragrances. Oh, is it okay? Yes, it's something about this tartness that does something to me. It just smells so good on me. It just has this kind of like pretty girl sexy. Whoa, Lane, whoa, you and Tara, don't get put in timeout, y'all. Don't get put in timeout. Okay. But anyway, this is like that pretty girl sexy. This is that pretty girl. I know I look good, See, hashtag. Oh my goodness. Y'all about to hurt my feelings now. Y'all about to hurt me. This is Ormond James Taif. Now, I have a thing about Taif rose. Something about it, I like it. That is the Middle Eastern rose. However, this is what I would say. This has a very peppery top note. Like, it's like peppery as hell. Just pepper on your skin. And then it dries down to this really gorgeous, gentle rose. The only problem I have with this is that it does not last on my skin. So this is like my going to bed. This is a going to bed scent for me. And it costs too much. But it costs too much to be a going to bed scent only. So I'm very disappointed in it for that, but I do love the fragrance. So, hey, it might smell good on you, It might smell great on you, but and it might last. It just don't last on me. Next up is, since I talk about peppery, see, it doesn't come out smoky. It just doesn't last on me. Then this is L'Artisan Parfums Rose Privé. I don't like this fragrance. I'm only holding on to it because it's discontinued. And if the price goes up, then I'll get rid of it because it has a really pretty presentation, but I don't like this fragrance. It has a hay and a basil note that all it does is rain peppery on my skin. And I do mean like, it smells like on me, like I just sprayed myself in pepper. It's like I just got sprayed with pepper spray. However, once it dries down, it's really beautiful. It's a really classic rose, but I just can't get past the beginning with the hay and the basil. No, it's not good to me. It's not, it's just terrible on my skin. It just smells like I just, somebody was like, shh, like I got sprayed with a pepper spray. No, it's not good for me. Not good for me at all. Okay, next up, Juicy Flowers by Mancera. This is a newer one that I haven't been talking about because I just got it recently. Now, one of the things is that this one does not last on me like it does on other ones. However, I think this is more of a a spring summer fragrance, so I'm going to try it out then. But this is like what I want to say, it's like almost like a floral amber fever. So it's like if you took amber fever and added a bunch of florals to it, but the rose is really beautiful in this, and I love the smell of it. But it's just that right now I don't know if this is a good time of year, because my room be, my house be having this project heat going on. Is Mancera carried at any department store? I think it might be at Neiman's. I think sometimes Neiman has them. I know Nordstrom doesn't. Yeah, so this is Juicy Flowers. Now this one right here was my first Mancera that I fell in love with, and this is Pearl. And so this is a fig scented fragrance, but as it dries down, it's like this fig rose. And oh my goodness, the rose starts shining through. So you get this kind of juicy fig kind of tartness. And then you get the rose. And it's just glorious. I love this one. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's one of my favorite Manceras. Because now you have to really like fig, because it has that full fig. It has the wood of it. It has a little leafiness, but as it dries down, you get the fruit, and then you get this rose. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Then we're going to say Roses Musk. Rose and musk. Enough said. This, oh man. I got this as a tester. I just want to smell her. I just want to smell her. I love this. I was so surprised. Now, let me say something I'm learning. I think that I kind of like Montal better for non-oud fragrances. I like some of the oud, but I'm now going to start exploring some more of their non-oud based fragrances. Oh my goodness, this one is so good. This is just like, this is summertime rose, this is summertime rose. You just want to smell like a summertime rose. You just want to have that, and then it's got enough musk, so it gives it this kind of oomph to it. So the musk downplays the rose, so it's not so feminine, not so extra girly. It gives it a little, 2020, 2015. It gives it a little 20, millennial vibe to it. Because if it didn't, it would come off as just like an old school rose. But the musk in it gives it a counterpoint that helps it last. Now I got two more on the freshies. Next one is this one, which is Magnolia Rosé by Maison Lancôme. I have not, but I'll put this up. Has anybody tried this? So, Magnolia Rosé. Now, I do love oud mazing. I admit I do love oud mazing. I still haven't tried honey oud. That's the last oud one that I want to try is honey oud. But okay, Mancera's at Bloomingdale's. Okay, so there we go, Christy. It might be at Bloomingdale's. Magnolia Rosé. This is my favorite one. Like, this is like such a fresh one. And let me tell you, it helps to balance out Magnolia for me, because Magnolia by itself has a very tart, lemony kind of vibe to the flower. But the rose and together, they're just beautiful. I love this right. I love it so much that I bought this in the 30 ml just to try it out. And then I got this. When it went on sale, I picked up the full bottle, because this one just, I could just be like, yes, yes. And this is like one of my favorite summertime ones. I was wearing it a lot this summer because it was just so gorgeous. It was just like, oh, let me just throw on a little floral. Like sometimes in the summer, in the summertime, I'm a very floral girl. I'm a very, I got a few fresh ones, but I'm really more floral in the summertime. So good. Now, I saved this one for last in the freshes because let's just go. Roses, motherfucking greedy. Y'all know. I don't even have to say nothing else about Roses greedy. I have said so much about this fragrance. It's got a little sugar in it. I'm just gonna put her down because y'all know that. Whatever. I don't even have to say nothing about Roses greedy. She got a little sugar in her. She's just like beautiful. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Melissa. See what I'm saying? Roses fucking greedy. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna do it for the listen, let me do it right. Roses greedy, because you know I'm on YouTube and I shouldn't be cursing. Okay, so next up, let's go into the jammy sweet kind of roses. And I'm gonna start off here with Choco Musk by Al Rehab. Now, if you are into the fragrances, you gotta have it, and you like jammy, sweet, rosy, chocolatey kind of vibes, you gotta have this. This is a vanilla hot chocolate that dries down to a beautiful chocolate vanilla rose. This $12, you cannot beat it. You cannot beat it. It was a good choice. See what I'm saying? Rose is greedy. Rose is greedy. Okay, so yeah, this is just a beautiful chocolate rose vanilla scent. And it's so inexpensive, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's just it's damn ridiculous how inexpensive that is. All right, next up is this. I'm gonna go with this since I'm on the chocolate. This is Roses and Chocolate by Mancera. Now, as I said, this is truly not for everybody because it's a deep dark chocolate in the beginning, which is very strong, which most people are not very it's not as pleasing to a lot of people. It's really not. Because it's a deep, dark chocolate. Most people are used to the scent of milk chocolate. This is a deep, dark chocolate. However, on the dry down, it becomes this really beautiful, just sensual chocolate rose, because the chocolate dies down enough so that the rose starts to shine through, and then the rose mellows out the dark chocolate. Always, of course, it's always some. Listen, almost any collection I'm gonna do, there's gonna be a Mancera too in it, probably so. So this is like, so for instance, like I said, this is something that if you like it, put it on before you go around people. Let it dry down some, and then let that rose chocolate come out, because in the beginning, that dark chocolate is a little too much for most people. But the rose chocolate combination, as it dries down and settles on your skin, is quite delightful and quite beautiful on it. But the beginning is kind of harsh. Hi, Sabrina. Hi, I'm good. It's quite harsh. So don't buy it if you are kind of suspect on dark chocolate. All right. Let's go into these three. Now, I got a video on these three. So here's Intense Cafe. So this is, of course, that classic rose, coffee, vanilla fragrance. It is nice. The coffee doesn't last that long. It can last, you might get a good hour on it. Now, on me, I can smell the coffee a little longer, mainly because I'm not a coffee drinker. So I can detect that coffee smell a lot stronger. However, it is beautiful. It's got some strength to it, and you're gonna smell good. You're gonna smell good. Now, with that one, let's talk about Deluxe by Tiziana Terenzi. This is like the amped up version of Intense Cafe. So if you want that coffee vanilla rose scent, see. Yeah, see about roses and chocolate. It's not a good look. People don't like it. I still don't have Ristretto, and I feel like I've got these. I don't need to buy. I'm not going to buy the next one because I've gone back and forth with getting that one. But Deluxe is like the amped up version of Intense Cafe. So if you're looking for where it has that higher that stronger coffee and it's a rose vanilla, this is what you want. You want the Deluxe. The Deluxe is on point. Then we have this. This is Nina Ricci, L'Ecstasy Rose Absolute. This is a classic jammy rose. This is a classic sweet, sexy, seductive rose. No, I like it. It's just that I do like it yummy. It's just I feel like I got Ristretto. I mean, I got Intense Cafe, I got Deluxe. That's gonna be like one of those last minute. Right. And this is the Taif Rose. So I do love Taif Rose, and it has a smokiness to it, which I love. You know, this is considered a dupe for Oud Satin Mood, because honestly, I have this thing like where I've been trying to get Francis Kirchheim fragrances that aren't part of his house, not part of MFK, because let's just be honest, they're less expensive and they're very similar to what he puts out there in his house. So I'm just saying. So they say this, and this is how I got it. I was in a group and they was like saying this was a dupe of Oud Satin Mood. So I said, well, shit, let me get this. It's $30-something, right? And so, hey, Danny. So yeah, I feel like I'm kind of moving toward there as opposed to buying MFK, when I could just go and try some of his other fragrances from other houses. And this lasts on the skin. It's sexy. It's seductive. It's just, this baby. I be feeling myself when I had this on. So, because you know how things you make you be like, yep. Mm-hmm. Yes, I think we'll have to talk about that, Yummy. We'll have to talk about that, kid. Right? Yeah, so I feel like Francis Kirchheim has done. Yeah, Coco, you didn't know that? Yes, this is what they say. Now, I've never smelled them. Hey, my girl. Hey, my love. I have never smelled Satin Mood, but that's what they say. So I'm just saying that's what they say. I could probably get a sample of it though, because I know enough people who have Oud Satin Mood. So I probably should get a sample. Hi, Jeanette. You know what? And I agree with that. Hey, Barry. Hey. So yeah, I agree. He does so many things with, like, he does Burberry, he does Nina Ricci, he does so many different houses that you can find something and not smell it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna see if I can get a sample of it, because I ain't gonna buy the bottle. All right, next up is Roses Vanille. This is Roses Vanille. So of those, this is like, Intense Cafe and Deluxe without the coffee. And this is a sugary sweet rose. I mean, if you want, this can be a little too much for some people because it is a sugar sweet rose. You cannot get around the sugar up in there. So it is a sugary, it's like one of the most candied roses you'll ever try. It's beautiful, smells good. Honestly, I think, was this the one I was wearing? Yeah. Listen, you want somebody to smell you, put this on with your mask on. Hi, Mario. Listen, put this on with your mask on. I'm telling you right now. Somebody, they can smell you through their mask and your mask. Through their mask, they're gonna smell this, because this is. Hey, Mario, how are you? So yeah, get you some Rose Vanille. All right, so there's that one. And now these are very much alike. Let me go for this one first. I know some people don't love her, but I love her. I love her. This is Dancing Roses by Viktor and Rolf. I love this cherried liquored up rose. Now I know people say it smells like cherry cough syrup to some. It can. I don't care. It don't smell like that on me. And whenever I've worn it, I've gotten compliments on it. People love it the way it smells on me. And I love the way it smells on me. So that's all that matters. But this is like, and sadly, it is now discontinued. We cannot find it anymore. So I'm so glad I grabbed this one. I did and got a good price on it. But, well, see, I bought it right before the storm started. So I wound up getting this because what happened was I actually bought a discovery set of the Magic Collection, saw this, and then what happened was I was looking at it on eBay, and this guy said he sent me one, said, hey, he gave me a deal on it. And so, yeah, I snatched it. I had to snatch it. And I am so glad. So before it went half price, I had just bought it. You saw it on Macy's online. Girl, don't tell people that. They will be rushing there to get it. Because honestly, this is such a beautiful cherried, liquored up rose to me. Now, I know some people don't like it, but I love it. And that's all that matters. All right, next up is Rose Rouge. And we're going to get into these few. See, some people don't, it didn't work on. Works beautifully on mine. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. So now this is Van Cleef & Arpels Rose Rouge. This is a sweet rose. It's got it's got a dryness to it because they've added cacao. In this collection extraordinaire, a lot of times they put a little cacao in a lot of them. And then what it does, it gives it this little dryness to it. So it's like this pretty sweet rose, but it has just a little bit of cacao and give it a dryness. It is very similar to these next ones that I'm about to say. So this is Rose Rouge by Van Cleef & Arpels. Now, if this is very similar to, and I know they always say Roses Barbaranza, but I'm being honest. And I think a lot of times people say that because these are very similar, Parfait de Roses and Roses Barbaranza. But Parfait de Roses and Rose Rouge are almost dupes of each other. Rose Rouge is almost a dupe of Parfait de Roses. This has the only difference is that this has a boozy quality to it. But this is like a light version. This is a lighter, sweeter rose. This is one that you can wear in the springtime. This is like my springtime jammy rose because a lot of jammy thick roses are good for cold weather because they're just a little too much. Whereas this one has enough lightness to it that you can wear it in the spring. So I wouldn't say summertime, but in the springtime, this is just so pretty. And like the fall, when it's starting to get cool out. Hi, around the way, girl. Hey, Alicia. So Parfait de Roses. Like I said, if you don't want to spend the money for Parfait de Roses, get you Rose Rouge. This one, and let me tell you, so now of course, Roses Barbaranza. This bottle is almost done, but never you worry. I have another one. I've decanted quite a bit of this, but never you worry. I have a full bottle. Once this is gone, the bottle is mine. So this is that nutty, sweet rose. Oh my goodness. The thing about this is, as I've said, I smelled this. I got a royalty scents or scent box, got this. And I had to have a full bottle. I truly had to have a full bottle. It's something about the pistachio. It has that nuttiness to it. And that's what I love. It's like a nutty, sweet rose. So in the beginning, you get that nuttiness to it. And then it starts drying down. And you get that sweetness to it. And it becomes a sweet rose. Got a little booziness to it. This is just, I still don't have Rose Jam. And yes, hunty, Roses Barbaranza she's a diva. She's glam. This is one of them glam grades, which means that it's just, it projects, it lasts forever. It will be on you forever. This is just going to be on you forever. That's it. All right. So now let's talk about some rose ouds. Well, no, I'm gonna do these two right here. So these right here are kind of like I just don't know where to put them. So I'm giving them their own thing. This is GGGB, Good Girl Gone Bad by Kelly. And that's that May Rose. And I know this is one of those things. Do I think that oh, hey, Shelly. What? Well, we're gonna have to talk about this. We're gonna have to talk about this, Shelly. This is this really beautiful kind of. I don't think of. Honestly, I don't think of Good Girl Gone Bad. Okay, first off, I think the name is wrong. I don't think of this as like Good Girl Gone Bad. I don't think of this as like a bad girl fragrance. I really don't. I have deeper, darker ones that are more that are. This is like almost it's like between a sexy rose and a fresh rose. So it has a freshness to it, but it has. I see. We don't have to talk about that. But it has like this kind of spiciness on me that I don't even know how to explain, but everybody, if you smell Good Girl Gone Bad, you know what I mean. I'm very bad at explaining Good Girl Gone Bad because I like it, but I don't know why. You're right. It's like Bad Girl Gone Good because it really isn't that bad of a girl. It's like Bad Girl faking it. It's like it should be Bad Girl faking good. Because you can see a bad girl wearing this when she's trying to clean up her act. This is like the rose for the bad girl trying to clean up her act. Then we have Purpura by Terenzi. This is so funny because now this is a very edgy, it's a spicy rose, but it's right, bad girl faking it. That's it, bad girl faking it. Bad girl faking it. This is a very spicy, kind of edgy rose, very tough. It's very unique. It's definitely an edgy rose. This is not for everybody. It lasts on the skin, but it's got this spicy kind of. I love y'all. Bad girl been delivered. That's a good one. But yeah, this is like that spicy rose that's very edgy, that is very, this is not for everybody. This is definitely for somebody with a certain aesthetic. Like I said, I could see Amina wearing something like this because she has that kind of like edgy, very, edginess to it. And it's just, yes, this is a very spicy rose. Very spicy. Okay, so now let's get into some rose ouds that I have. So now where's Tara? Let's talk Delina exclusive. Now, hashtag Team Delina exclusive. I love me Delina, but I love this one. This one is, as I've always said, Delina is the good sister. Delina exclusive is the bad sister. It's like Samantha on Bewitched, and then this is Sabrina on Bewitched. This is the bad girl. This is, she's still kind of this classy bad girl. It's the classy bad girl. By getting rid of the tartness of the rhubarb, it gives it a different vibe. Now, I know if that's what you love in it, that's fine. But this, something about a child, you can't, No, Lane, I'm not. I love Delina exclusive. This is one of my favorites. Honestly, yes. Yeah, you might be Serena. Then we have, this is Inara Oud by Swiss Arabian. Oh, you know what? I don't even know where I forgot about that one. But where are they? I don't even know where those two are. I forgot to pull them out. I'll tell you why though. This is Inara Oud by Swiss Arabia. Now, this one, I'm telling y'all, people are sleeping on Inara Oud. It is just a really smoky, incensey rose oud combination. It's got that teak wood in it. It's got a little sweetness. It's very woody. Yeah, it still has a tartness, but it's just not as tart. I agree with you on that, Kia. Hi, Abraham. How are you? And so this one is, people are sleeping on it, but it's just a really rich. It has a very rich scent to it. It has this like richness to it with the oud and the teak wood. Y'all. I'm just trying to help y'all out. Y'all, this is good. And this is one of my favorites because no one talks about it, no one wears it. But Inara Oud is just like one of those. And what it does is like the oud is very, it's well blended. It's well blended, and it's just gorgeous on the skin. Yes, the teak wood the teak wood in that is so beautiful. All right, this is Santal Royal. And this is Santal Royal. This is a classic rose oud. I mean, just classic rose oud. I got to go over there and get one of these. This is a classic. Hi, Pam. This is a classic rose oud. This is Boss. Like I always say, this is Boss. You know, she sent you Inara. Yeah. Inara, I'm okay with. I'm still trying to figure out, do I like Inara? But this right here, this is just that classic, but this is that strong rose oud. It's not sweet or anything. It's just very strong. It's just got that boss about it. It's just, you know, I'm on boss mode. I'm on boss mode. Don't fuck with me. I'm on boss mode. Don't play with me. Right. And it's very rich. It's very beautiful. Let me grab something. Yeah, it's just a very classy. Ooh. Hold on. Let me roll for a second. Okay. Is Inara Oud similar? No. No, it's really not. Because it's not, it has this, it's more woody. It's more about the teak wood. It's more about it's kind of similar, but not really. Yeah, that sandalwood makes it smooth. That Santal Royal, and it's got that sandalwood in it. Baby. All right. So for everybody, let's just get the elephant out the room. This is Oud Bouquet. Now, this is the original Oud Bouquet. I said one day I might get it. I haven't got the reformulated. This is the original. And this is a oud rose vanilla. You know, it's got the caramel, the praline. It's a jammy oud. It's so good. Now, I do have Shagaf Oud, and I will say they are very similar. I haven't really worn them again like that to say what the similarities are, but let's say, yeah, it's a dupe. It's a for real dupe. Shagaf Oud is a for real dupe for Oud Bouquet. But I will say this, before I got Shagaf Oud and everything, and I had Oud Bouquet is a compliment monster because it just smells so sexy, and in regular circles they're not used to these scents. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go around your average Joe person, male or female, they're not used to like these oud rose. Like we talk about them like, oud rose, oud rose. But when you go around people who really have never been around these type of fragrances, you stand out and you smell just delicious. So this is like that pralines, that oud, that rose. It's just beautiful on the skin. Yes, Shagaf Oud. It's around here someplace. I don't feel like pulling it out. I don't have Santal Majuscule. I still have not bought it yet. That's on my list to buy in 2021. I got to get that one. I got to get that one. So Barry says Shagaf Oud is a bit harsher in the first 10 to 15 minutes. You know, hey, Helen, hey. But yeah. So there we go. And now this one, now, true enough, I'm not buying any more from this brand, but I own this. So I'm going to tell y'all about it. Since they did their little blackface routine, this is McAuliffe's Royal Rose Oud. Now, I like having different iterations of things that I like. So the reason why I like this rose oud is because it is a fresh rose oud. It isn't like the other ones, which are very deep, which are very, like Santal Royal or Oud Bouquet or anything like that. Yeah, supposedly they did blackface on their page. But this one is just like this beautiful, this is, yeah. Erin Sullivan had it up on her IG a while ago. They did a blackface routine. But the reason why I bought this a while ago, because Beauty Meow talked about it. And if y'all don't watch Beauty Meow, now that's a for real fragrance reviewer female. But since I got it, I'm aware. But this is my spring, summer rose oud combination, because usually rose and oud is too heavy for the spring and summer, but this is not. This is just a garden fresh rose with oud in it. So it's just, oh my goodness, it's so good. It really is. This is what I love. This is like wearing something like Ballet Rose or something, but it's freshened up and given a little more depth and complexity with a little oud. That's how this rolls. It rolls like a really pretty gardeny rose, but then it's got this complexity of the oud, but the oud isn't like too strong. It's not like it overpowers the rose. They blend really well. Yeah, so that's why I love this one. Sadly, but I didn't buy it from McAuliffe, so I don't feel bad. So if you're gonna buy some McAuliffe, buy it from an off-price person. So if you're gonna buy McAuliffe now, don't ever buy it from them. Don't give them your cash. You can give your cash to Fragrance Net because they already spent the money on it. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So now, I almost forgot one. This is my newest one, which will be in my blind buys coming up. This is Nicolai Perfumes Rose Oud. There was a note in here, if I'm not mistaken. That's why I got it. Hold on, let me get the box for this one, because there was a reason why I bought this one. I think it's got mango in it. All right, so this is Rose Oud by Nicolai Perfumes. And let me see, because they give you a whole little thing. They got a really cute box. Right. Right, that's why I got it. Okay, so that's why I got it. It has a little osmanthus in it. Y'all know I love osmanthus. And it is a little different on the rose oud combination. Hi, Beatrice. It's a little bit different on the rose oud combination. But it's classic rose oud, but then it's got like a little raspberry in it. So it's got a little fruitiness and like the apricot. It has apricot in it. It has raspberry in it. So it's like a fruity rose oud, which I don't have. So this is like, but it's still not as intense. So it sits a little closer to the skin, doesn't project out as much, but it's still like this really cute, fruity rose oud. All right, next up is final ones we're going through. And let me tell y'all, we're going through over 30, almost 35, 36, something like that. These are the deep, dark, sexy, spicy roses. Now, if you like deep, dark, spicy roses, get your pen and pencil out. I'm going to give you a second. Let me just give you a second to get your pen and paper out, get your iPad going, get whatever you need. This is what you're going for. All right, so here we go. First up is this. Yeah. White Musk Smoky Rose by Body Shop. This is what it says. It is smoky. It is rosy. That's exactly what it is. And it is, now this one is discontinued, I think. So you have to get it from eBay. You can get it for a good price still on eBay. But it is just like, This is one of the most, this is an inexpensive, sexy rose. But you have to be into like that tobacco-y, smoky rose kind of vibe, because that's exactly what this is. This is for them dark. Which do I like better, smoky rose or black musk? I like smoky rose better, but I love black musk too. But they're so different. But I do like them. But this is like that smoky rose. This is like, this is for them deep dark nights when you're doing some deep dark things. Now, interestingly enough, this is Erin's Evening Rose. Now, this is a surprising one from Erin because, Erin Beauty's aesthetic is very Hamptons, very, beachy, very, very Estee Lauder. But this is Evening Rose is just that. This is definitely, this is an incensey rose. It's an incensey rose. It's so surprising from the brand. Definitely has this. It's definitely, this is definitely Hampton's girl on her, trying to seduce her man. This is like, this is that Hamptons. This is that, fire, the Martha's Vineyard. This is that girl, but she's stepping it up and being a little sexier. This is a smoky, incensey rose. It's beautiful on the skin. And I just love it. Yeah. And it's very posh. It's very posh. And so it has this like really sexiness about it, but it's still a little understated. It's not as some of these other ones. I have smelled Rose de Grace. I think I want it because it's a rose. But yeah, I bought this one because of the incense and the rose, incense rose smoky combination. That, I really, there we go. There's that one. Amber Mystique by Estee Lauder. I'm still on that Estee Lauder vibe. This is another one that is so surprising because this is Estee Lauder. And you just no one talks about it. It's, low key, no one really. But this is this is so sexy. This is Amber Mystique. This is definitely, it's got Bulgarian. I think it's got Taif rose in it too. So it's got this beautiful rose combination. It's got that amber in it. It's a really strong, we ain't playing today when we wear this. We are not playing today when we wear this. It lasts on the skin. It's just seductive. It is. It's a very seductive, very sensual fragrance on. So there's that one. Calligraphy Rose by Aramis. Now, recently, Essence No. 1 Rose came back up by Elisab, and I've been wanting it. And then I had read someplace that these were very similar to each other. Calligraphy Rose and Essence No. 1. So because Josh so sweetly sent me some of the Essence No. 1 Rose, I tried them together and they are very similar. The difference is that Essence No. 1 Rose is a little sweeter. This is spicier. So it's got a little spicier edge to it, but they smell very similar as they dry down. And this is a spicy, just deep, mysterious rose. It's one of those things. And I love the way they did this on here. And that kind of like signifies what it is, because it's very spicy. It's a very sexy. It's a very mysterious rose. This is one of them roses. Hi, Leah. Hi, Jackie. It's one of them roses that, when you trying to give, you let them know what you're talking about, you letting your date or the person you're with understand that you digging them. Because I would never wear this around somebody that I was just kind of liking. This is something like, this is one of those roses. This is one of those fragrances that I'm definitely going to be like digging on you with this, because I want you to smell this coming off of me, because it's so sensual. So that is Calligraphy Rose. This one is hard to get. I'm sorry. But if you see it, snatch it. I'm just saying, snatch it. Just snatch it. This is Perry Ellis Saffron Rose Absolute. I'm still trying to get that black vanilla. Absolute. Oh, man. As I've said, this is a perfect scent for male or female. Sexiness is saffron, it's rose. I love it because it doesn't have any sweetness to it. It's just a spicy, in your face rose. It is so good. And it doesn't have any vanilla or anything. Right? Right? This is like, so if you see it come in stock, just get it. Just get it. If you like spicy roses, you need to have this one. Saffron Rose Absolute. Oh my goodness. Let me just spray some on me because I ain't wore honey. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes, this whole line. I need the whole line. I should just go get the veteran, but I really want the black vanilla so bad. The black vanilla. It does have a little oud in it, but the oud is so minor. This isn't, because I know it says oud in big letters, but it's really not about the oud. It's about the saffron. It's about the spiciness. It's about the hey. It's about the incensiness, and I love this stuff. I love this stuff. All right, next up is this. This is Histoire de Perfumes Prolixe. Now, these last three I got, this included, these are some deep, dark. Yeah, if it didn't say oud, you wouldn't know it because it really is not about the oud. It's about everything else. These three, this one and the next two, these are some deep, dark, blindfolds, restraints, kind of, just we on some deep, dark. Yeah, we just on some deep, dark stuff right here with these. Just know. This is about straight seduction. This is not about being, romantical or flirtatious or anything like that. This is straight seduction. This is straight, oh no, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about. So let's just talk about them. This is Histoire de Perfumes Prolixe. Now, when you read the notes, this one is actually, it's a rose labdanum, kind of spicy, just deep, dark, mysterious rose. When you read it up on the site and on Fragrantica, they have the wrong notes. They have the notes for outrecuidant, but this one is actually rose, labdanum, and something else. So this is like just deep and dark and spicy. And there's nothing about this that says good girl, good guy. This is nothing that says that. If you wearing this, male or female, you ain't playing. You are seriously on some deep, dark shit, because this is nothing about this says I'm a good girl. I'm a good guy. Absolutely not. Now, what I will say that it's one of those things that's definitely a nighttime fragrance, definitely for the cold weather, because it is strong, it is deep, it is mysterious. Those cold days where you're going to be like wrapped up in something like a black coat. Like if I saw a man wearing this with a dark, like a black coat on with like one of them, it's just really okay. Let me stop. Let me say, this one just does it for me. Like the first time I smelled it, it was like, oh my God, this is good. And it is. I mean, it just really just does something. It hitting. Okay. So next up is this one. Y'all know this one, Club de Nuit Intense for women. This is a dupe for Noir de Noir, but I think personally it's probably better, because it's cheaper, and it's and it lasts. And I know nothing about Tom Ford lasts this long, because I got Tom Fords and they'll never last like this. but it has that rose. This is rose oud, but it's more incensey. It's more. It's gotten a little more depth to it. It's just like this. It's just. But as I've always said, you cannot wear this if you're not confident because it projects out. It's a really strong fragrance. Everybody's going to notice you wearing this because it lights up a whole room. It really does. And it's in a good way, but in a bad. Do not overspray this. You will kill yourself. The first time I wore this, I oversprayed myself because I was on my way to work and I was testing it out and I was like, I was in a car. It was wintertime. I had to roll down the window because I was about to kill myself in the car because I was like, oh my God. And it lasts all day. Yep, this is right. This is that come get me daddy. This is Hey Drea, this that one that says we are busy. We not playing. I'm not playing. This is the get your coins. This is, it's saying yeah, we're not going home to talk about the politics of the nation. When we get home, we're not going to talk about the politics of the nation. No, we're not. We about to turn off. We gonna light some candles. We gonna get out the restraints. We gonna get out some blindfolds. Okay, Leah. And finally, Amarud Oud After Dark. Now, the beginning it takes a minute because what it has is plum and peach in it. And I do love plum and peach, but in the beginning, it's kind of sweet. It's got this sweetness from the plum and the peach. But then as it dries down, and it's still kind of dark. It's got this little darkness to it. Even the plum and the peach seem like, that's that stewed plum and the peach, like when you put some cinnamon in it and some spices in it, it's kind of got that spicy stewed fruit to it. But then as it dries down, something about it, the dry down, because in the beginning, like D'Angelo said, it's not the beginning, it's the dry down. And as it dries down, it just kind of turns into this, oh my God. I literally was wearing it, and I have to say the same thing that D'Angelo said. When I first put it on, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's not. But then I was like, I started feeling myself. You know how you start feeling yourself? You're like, whoa, this is me? Like about an hour, I was like, whoa, this is me. And then I got in the car with my daughter's friend. She's like, Ma, you smell good. And I was like, I do, don't I? But once again, it's called Oud After Dark for a reason. This is sexy, sensual, exotic, baby. Do not play with Oud After Dark. This is another one. These last three. Don't wear these if you're not quite sure about this person. Like if you're thinking about like maybe this is going to be the first time that y'all gonna do something and you're not quite sure if you really want to be bothered with this person, do not wear these things because they're gonna be all over you like white on rice, as they say. And if y'all don't know what that is, that's the saying. They're gonna be on you like white on rice. That's all I'm saying. They're gonna be on you like, like that's a very old saying, by the way. So don't wear these if you're not quite certain of this person. This is it. This either has to be your longtime lover that you all are connected and that you just giving them the signal that this is what's happening, or this is that first time where you trying to let them know this is what's happening. So it has to be one of them. It can't be, I'm just trying to impress them and make them see I'm sexy. No. Not at all. Don't do that with these three. You need to make sure that you know what you own that day. And if you go out just hanging out, understand that you are going to attract there's going to be a very interesting conversation, or like for instance, if you're a woman at a party wearing Oud After Dark, I'm telling you the truth. Don't be surprised if some guy who just seems like the bad boy up in there comes at you. I'm just telling you. And other men gonna come at you. And so if you're not trying to attract people, don't wear these out because they're gonna attract people. They just do. They're just like magnets. They're magnets. Male or female, the magnet. It's gonna be a magnet towards you, male or female. Don't wear this shit out if you just want to be, if you want to be left alone. These are not the fragrances for that at all. At all. At all. All right. So we have finished. See? You know, I have to check that if they all have cloves in them, Andrea, because you know cloves is a aphrodisiac. Cloves, nutmeg, cinnamon. So we have gone through all 35, 36 of the roses. Thank y'all for hanging out. I hope you found a rose that you like or want to try. Yeah, you came in. I went through them all. I did them all. I did 30. Let's count how many I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 40. I went through 40. 40 roses. Well, I'm going to have to put that in the title. 40 roses today. Right? So, boom. That's all the roses. That's all the roses. Now, what I'm about to do is I'm about to end this right now. And then I'm about to come back on because I want to chit chat, but I don't want to make this too long because when they're too long, people don't want to watch them. So, yeah. So I'm about to end this so we can have some Saturday night conversation. If you want to come back and have a little conversation, come on back in like a few minutes. But, you know, I understand. You'd be like, damn, I already hung out with you for an hour. So that's what we're going to do right now. Give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to go and get me like some water, maybe a little, you know, little tea or something. And we go back and we chit chat on a Saturday night. Now, what we're going to do, though, for a few minutes. So give me a little bit. There we go. See y'all later.